6:14 here on Breakfast Television. A very chilly Friday out there. We say good morning and get all the warmth from Mike Eppel. Good morning, Mike.
Got my flannels on.
Yeah, you got layers.
See that?
Yeah.
We got layers. I haven't even had to go outside, for goodness sakes.
But you're just prepared in case, just in case.
I don't know who the person is who originally came up with putting flannel in inside jeans and or khakis, but that was a genius move. Whoever came up with that. It's like chocolate and peanut butter together in a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Exactly. Pulitzer Prize. They really should.
Science.
Yeah, science. We'll start off with the real estate market here. That's also a little chilly this month, at least.
Sure is. The Toronto Regional Real Estate Board in with the January numbers, Tammie, and sales slump 44% slower than a year ago. 3,100 transactions for the first month of this year. It's a stagnant market right now. Nobody's buying, nobody's selling. The number of new listings were down 7%. Average price just over $1 million, which was 16% below where it was a year ago. That is significant when we're talking about, just net asset values for Canadian households. It is a cross-country phenomenon in the United States too. Bottom line, interest rates have gone up and has had a dramatic cooling effect on the real estate market, which is going to take probably a couple more months at least to find a stable point, I suppose, because we just had another interest rate hike a week ago at the Bank of Canada.
Right. When sales are down, that's one thing. But when you see the average price going down as well, that's something to keep in mind and watch. Again,
though, nothing's for sale. There are very few listings right now. So that just shows a market that has kind of flatlined right now.
Surprising earnings when it comes to three big tech giants. You talked about it yesterday. The AAA earnings, really not AAA this time.
Apple, Amazon, and Alphabet, which is Google's parent company, reporting results after the close of trade last night, and all three are talking about the same thing, an economic slowdown. Now, Apple had actually one of its worst quarters in about 7 years. Pretty much every metric of the company was down. They missed on iPhone sales. Again, they're getting a little bit of a pass here because China late last year was still under pretty much severe lockdown. So sales slumped in China. Amazon and it had huge sales growth. Let's face it, over the pandemic with e-commerce, that's starting to taper off. Alphabet, reliant on digital advertising, that's cooling off. The CEO saying that the economy globally is slowing down, and these are showing the effects of all of this. Now, it was interesting though, Tammie, yesterday, the tech sector was just on fire. It didn't matter what the company was; it was going up in price. And the star of the show was actually Meta, which is Facebook's parent, which this time yesterday morning, we were talking about how their earnings actually had stabilized after just a crummy 2022. And it's a $40 billion stock buyback and a 21% rally for the share price in a single day. A correlation? Perhaps. So what everybody was buying yesterday, maybe today, everybody's going to be selling, or at least a reality check, because look, again, economy's slowing, interest rates are going up, and central banks keep saying, we're going to keep raising interest rates, but nobody seems to want to believe them.
Okay, changes in the grocery store. This one shocked me. Nestle Canada discontinuing some products, including Delissio pizzas. In all of Canada, it's done.
Look, these are three products. Delissio pizza, it's not delivery, it's Delissio. It's amazing how I can remember advertising from, 20 years ago? And can't remember what I did yesterday. Lean Cuisine and Stouffer's. These are three pretty big brands, are they not, in the freezer section of your grocery store? Nestle Canada saying they're going to discontinue them in our market over the next 6 months, and focusing on other products that Nestle sells, including candies and water. Bottled water is a big seller for Nestle's. But, we've talked about shrinkflation, Tammie, and now brands disappearing from the grocery aisle. Now, of course, this maybe brings an opportunity for others to pick up the instant or, frozen pizza space. I don't know. You tell me.
There are other
something
ones
you
out there.
can make at home, but it's also affordability, right? Because what's a Delissio pizza? $6.99, $7.99. Sometimes it's on sale for less than that. So you pop it in the oven. It's quick
really
feed.
Easy.
I don't know. Yeah, right. So it's again though, You go to an American grocery store and they seem to have a lot more products on the shelves. I don't know why that is.
I don't know. Well, Mike, we are out of time here. I know, out of time, but quickly, I know gas prices, they are down 5 cents this morning.
$1.45 this morning, might be coming down further. We typically see prices bottom out in February and then start to go up in the spring.
All right, we'll meet up this weekend, have one last Delisio on me.
Okay.